Inside Jeff Gordon's awesome car collection. Jeff Gordon is a retired American professional stock car racer who currently serves as vice chairman for Hendrick Motorsports. He drove the number 24 Chevrolet throughout his career, starting in 1992 and ending with it after this year's running of the chase for the Sprint Cup, where he drives substitute races when Dale Earnhardt Jr., son and born into racing royalty at Daytona Beach, Florida, was unable to participate because he was focused on winning championship points rather than finishing first or second place, which made him qualify automatically without needing premium gasoline during points competition. 1933 Ford 3-window coupe. Jeff's love for classic cars is reflected in his choice to drive this timeless Ford coupe. When Ford announced that his new V8 automobile was ready in 1932, people rushed to see it. The speculation had lasted months and ended with an end-zone party when they heard the good news. There would no longer be any more model, as because everything had switched over into production of this one sleek model from here on out. In regards towards how he wanted his company's latest edition designed at first, 8-cylinder engine design, but then changed minds after some disappointments about power output etc, as Chevy already made 6s which were better suited for commercial use anyways, so maybe someone else could try developing something along those lines instead. Rumors of a new V8 engine had been rampant since Model A production was interrupted, and the result is that people were expecting more than just an updated body for their existing models. There's even talk about how they're working on 4-cylinder cars now too. But all this doesn't seem to satisfy anyone, as Gallum oversaw these changes while still trying out different ideas with his father Edsel at Ford Motor Company headquarters back then. 1952 Oldsmobile Super 88 convertible. Jeff Gordon's pride and joy is his 1952 Oldsmobile Super 88 convertible. It has been featured in several magazines as one of the most beautiful cars from its era, with a sleek design that perfectly captures America on wheels. Both the Oldsmobile Super 88 and tops of Line 98 shared a 303 cubic inch rocket V8 engine with hydraulic valve lifters. It featured 5 main bearings, Rochester 4GC or Carter WGD 4-barrel carburetor, to deliver its power output of 160 horsepower, while being able to keep up 284 pounds-feet torque on demand. Although sharing these features, there's also some differences such as shorter wheelbase compared to Deluxe 8th Hands model, which was available only in this range back then. But nowadays you can find them both side by side at any dealership, so check out what makes your budget before deciding. In the world of NASCAR, it's not door number 1 or 2 that gets fans excited. They want to see some old technology in action. That is what happened with this factory-built Oldsmobile racing against new competitors like Hudson Hornet and their rocket engine-powered cars, which would dominate racetracks through 1952 before taking over as America's most popular car brand for 1 year, 1953. The Super 88 was by far one, if not the biggest reason why we reached such great heights at 4th place industry rankings, accounting 55%. We can see why Jeff loves this car so much. Jaguar XK8. When it comes to cars, Gordon knows what he's talking about. This British beauty is often seen driving around and can go within seconds for those who know how to push the right buttons on his phone. Jaguar's XK series was first introduced in 1996 with the 4.0-liter Jaguar AJ V8 engine, which became available as either a 2-door coupe or convertible body style and would be powered by this reliable yet powerful gasoline power plant until 2003, when they replaced it for their next generation models starting at 5 horsepower per gram of weight due to emissions regulations passed on U.S. government. The Jaguar XJ40 is one of the most modern cars on sale today. It has second-generation independent rear suspension unit which was developed starting in 1992, with design work beginning earlier that year and ending by October 1993, when it got frozen for production. The prototypes were built from December 1996 after having been approved formally through approvals process all along its duration, as well obtaining patents to protect their design rights. Chevrolet Corvette C7, auctioned to raise money for Jeff Gordon Children's Foundation. In 2019, racing legend Jeff Gordon's C7 was auctioned to raise money for children fighting cancer. To help him with his charity foundation and support the cause even more deeply than before, in April of this year he auctions off the shelf 2013 Chevrolet Camaro ZL1 convertible, one that has been personally owned by him since new. The new Chevrolet Corvette is a sleek and sophisticated sports car that has been eagerly awaited since the 1976 model year. It's named for Stingray, its iconic moniker in honor of Louis Berliner, who helped develop race-winning cars at General Motors Racing Development Division during World War II-era production shortage. The seventh generation of Corvettes were introduced this past 2014 season with many innovative features never before seen on any other manufacturer's vehicles, including direct injection gas engines or continuously variable transmission. Some say it even boasts better handling capabilities than their predecessors, due primarily to an improved center of gravity. Chevrolet Camaro ZL1, auctioned to raise money for Jeff Gordon Children's Foundation. What a charitable man. The first car he upped for auction was the Camaro ZL1, and it had an amazing 6.2 LSA engine that would make any driver proud to own one. The car features a powerful 6,162cc, 6.2 liters, 376.0 cubic in LSA V8 engine with 1 Baron supercharger that produces 7 psi of boost. This means it has an output of 580 horsepower at 6,000 RPM and 556 lb-f torque delivered from 4,200 RPMs on tap for all your needs when driving this beauty through town or country roads alike. It's equipped either manuals and automatics, so you're driven whatever preference may come up next. The manual transmission used in the Camaro SS is more powerful than its automatic counterpart. To make sure every shift feels perfect, there are triple synchros and revised linkages to reduce clanging when going from one gearset into another, which can be heard by listeners even at normal volume levels for cars today. A dual mass flywheel has also been installed on top of an already beefy clutch system, making this car behaves like nothing else out there today. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.